friends. Yes, that's you. You are a victorious one. As promised, we are here to talk about herbal remedies. I love herbal remedies. I swear by them. Of course, you should consult with your physician or, whomever, some doctor or somebody before you go into any herbal remedy or sort of herbal program. But I'm going to tell you today how to help yourself go to sleep. It's Sunday evening if you're watching this as soon as it comes out, and a lot of us have jobs that we do not like, right? And sometimes falling asleep, knowing that you have to wake up to go do something pretty stressful, can be pretty stressful. That part of trying to get to sleep. So that's what we're going to be doing today, just putting together a simple formula that will help you go to sleep. With me, I have nettles. And I have nettles in this big jar because you can put nettles in just about anything. You could put it in your rice, your stew, and it's packed full of nutrients. It has iron. Ladies, my anemic ladies, that you're having these heavy cycles and maybe your doctor is telling you that you have iron deficiency, nettles. Nettles will help you. So I have a big jar of nettles. I also have passion flower. I love passion flower. It really helps me to sleep very well. Now, because the way my life is set up, not all of my herbs are in nice little mason jars, and that's okay. We're working on it. The other herbs that I like to put are definitely chamomile. Now, you may have heard of chamomile or chamomile. I don't know, however you want to say it. I like chamomile. Makes you mild, makes you want to go to sleep. So we're going to be working with some chamomile. I also have skullcap. Skullcap is very good for you. All right. Then we have, what is this? Oat straw. Oat straw is actually good for your skin. Hence you hear the oat, right? Oat straw, oatmeal. They have oatmeal mask oats. This is very good for your skin, so I'm definitely going to be putting this in my tea because I always need help with my skin, always. Ever since I can remember. This is comfrey leaf, another herb that's really good for your skin and helps to relax you. Comfrey. Now, this is another one I have in my stash. It's hops. I actually don't like hops. I don't like how it tastes. I don't like how it smells. But it was recommended to me by the person where I get herbs from. So I got it. I tried it. Didn't like it. So it's just kind of sitting there, just kind of hanging out. Maybe one day I'll feel like, ooh, I like hops today. You know how we go through our seasons. And I have this for 1/4 of a teaspoon. I like to measure in 1/4 of teaspoons when I'm putting my herbal formulas together. Now, you're probably thinking, well, Tamika, where do I get these herbs from? They don't have these herbs in Giants, Shoppers, your regular supermarkets. And I will tell you. Hey, Pooks. I get my herbs from Health Concern. Health Concern is located in Rosedale, off of, I think it's Fitch Avenue, but look them up, Health Concern. It's not Health Concerns, it's Health Concern. Health Concerns is an herbal supplement brand. Also, if you're not in the Rosedale area, you can go to Timonium, right across from, well, not there, they moved. When you get off of the Timonium exit, there is a place called the Natural Market. They have lots of herbs there. If you're on the west side, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty positive that there is an herbal place you can go downtown. to get herbs. So those would be your 3 locations that I know just off the top of my head: Rosedale, Timonium, and then downtown. That's where you go to get the herbs because you're not going to find them in your regular store. And I do have a warning for you. But once you start drinking teas like this, where the herbs are loose, you're not going to be able, and you're not going to want to drink those teas that come in the bag with the staple on it. I'm like, excuse me, you're putting a staple? And I'm going to put this, and I'm going to drink the water that comes from this tea bag that has a staple on it. Maybe I'm just a little too sensitive, but I know now when I try to drink tea from a regular tea bag, it's not the same. It's not the same. And a lot of times I'll opt for water instead of tea if I can't have my loose herbs in a tea. All right, enough of me talking. Let's get to making our herbal remedy. All right, so here we are. You always want to start with a nice, clean, fresh mug. I'm going to be using my Toastmasters mug. I love this mug. I have a great story about how I acquired this mug, but we will talk about that another day. And you want your 1/4 teaspoon measuring device. First, when you're first starting out at least. For me, all truth be told, I don't measure anymore. I just dump. I just kind of eyeball it. And it's just like cooking. Once you might want to, use a recipe the first couple of times, see how it goes. But once you're in the kitchen enough, you can sort of eyeball it and make your decision, your better judgment that way. So I always start off with nettles because with nettles, I always go crazy. This is like my base, the nettles. So here I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of these 1/4 teaspoons, so that's actually 1 teaspoon, and that's what that looks like. All right. Next, I'll do the passion flower, another one of my faves. All right, and then for the passion flower, I do slightly less. So I'm going to do 3 of these. So 1, don't want so much of a heap. 1, 2, 3. All right, so that's 3 of the 1/4 teaspoons of the passion flower, and that's how that looks. Next, I'm going to add chamomile. And chamomile's in this handy dandy bag, so I'm just going to go ahead and unleash the herb. Unleash the herbs. All right, so here, I'm going to put as much of this as I did for the passion flower. So we do 1, 2, and 3. Oh, a little bit more. There we go. A nice heaping 3. All right. And it looks so pretty. Again, I go back to this all the time. If it looks good, it's going to taste good. Most of the time, right? All right. So that's a beautiful herbal mixture that we have going on. Next, I'll put in some skullcap. With skullcap, I'm going to do 3 again. 1, 2, 3. All right. Now for oat straw, I don't do as much. So I'm just going to do 2 of those. So we're going to have a total of 1/2 of a teaspoon. Now, many of you may not know this. I am a certified health specialist, and I've been a certified health specialist since 2005. So what does that mean? Great question. I can advise people on how to enhance, change, improve their diet to live a healthier life. I focus on the diet, but also in learning or in obtaining.
What? Mommy.
Go around the other way, honey. Go go around the other way.
Mommy, never put it onto my iPad.
Because I'm doing something right now. While I was getting my certification to be an certified health specialist, we did learn about herbs. So for the comfrey leaf, I'm going to do 2. So we're at half a teaspoon there. And there you have it. Your insomnia remedy. So to this, what you will do is add boiling water. And once you add the boiling water, you want it to steep. So you'll cover it with anything. I usually use a simple plastic top. Let me show you. Let me grab it. I'll use one of these and I'll just cover it. And I'll let it steep for about 20 minutes. And then I enjoy my tea. I'll tell you, the first time I made this tea, I sat on the sofa with it and I started sipping on it. And I fell asleep with the tea mug in my hand. True story. I'm not lying. I'm not. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe, this herbal remedy to cure your insomnia. If you have any questions, any concerns, anything you want to add, please go ahead and drop that info below. Inbox me, whatever you got to do. I'll be happy to hear from you. The next herbal remedy that we will be talking about is how to wake up in the morning. I know you're going to love that one also. So again, thank you for tuning in, victorious ones. I'll see you soon.